Hi, this is Brian. Welcome back to another Optimize Plus One. In No Mud, No Lotus, Thich Nhat Hanh tells us that suffering is a part of life. You can't create a beautiful lotus flower without some stinky mud. As he says, lotuses don't grow in marble. And you can't create a happy, flourishing life without some suffering. That's just how it is. We need to embrace that reality. In fact, Thay, as he's known to his students, tells us that a big part of happiness is learning how to suffer well. We want to quit making our suffering worse than it needs to be. To bring the point home, the Buddha shared a story about two arrows. The first arrow strikes you and it hurts. But if a second arrow hits you in the exact same spot, the pain won't just double, it'll go up tenfold. Ouch. But here's the deal. We are the ones shooting ourselves with that second arrow. How? By complaining about it, wishing it didn't happen, moping around, etc. In Self-Compassion, Kristin Neff tells us the same thing in a slightly different way. She tells us that pain is inevitable in life, but that suffering is a function of how much we resist that pain. She shares an equation. Suffering equals pain times resistance. Pain happens. Our suffering is a function of how much we resist it. Shoot ourselves with that second arrow, and suffering goes up exponentially. So, let's not do that. Today's plus one. Got any challenges in your life right now? Are you shooting yourself with a second arrow? If so, stop. Let's accept that suffering is a part of life, and remember, no mud, no lotus. Isn't it a bit odd that we went from math to science to history, but somehow missed the class on how to live? For some wacky reason, Optimal Living 101 never made the schedule. Of course, it's too late to go back and change that, and you're too busy to read full-time to catch up. But if you're like us, you're all about optimizing your life so you can actualize your potential. So imagine this. Imagine having someone read the best books on how to optimize your life and pull out the big ideas that can really change your life. You know, those sections you underline and asterisk and mark all up. Then imagine that guy, me, connecting those awesome ideas to other great books and helping you actually apply the wisdom to your life today. Well, that's what I do with something we call Philosopher's Notes, where I've distilled hundreds of great books into 20-minute, super practical summaries. Then imagine me taking the absolute best big ideas from those great books and sharing them with you in hour-long Optimal Living 101 classes on everything from productivity, purpose, and confidence to nutrition, goal setting, and conquering procrastination, helping you optimize every facet of your life so you can actualize your potential. You've got a personal trainer? I'm kind of like your personal philosopher. Ancient wisdom, modern science, and practical tools. That's what our Optimize membership program is all about. If you're feeling it, we'd love to have you join us.